Hi class! So I am making our video for our last part of our mystery story. And if you're thinking that I look much like I did yesterday, that's because I made both of these videos in the same day. So, not gonna change my look in the same day. We have just one part of our story to finish up. I have my graphic organizer here. Also have my Foursquare, which you didn't have to do one, but I just planned it out kind of for you to see. So the first day I did my introduction and got most of my evidence, witnesses, and suspects. Yesterday I kind of explored my suspects and alibis. Today I want to make sure that I go ahead and finish that up and work through the evidence, solve the crime, and reveal who did it. Now, it should not be a mystery to me who did it because I already planned that out right here in my graphic organizer. So I just need to make sure that I work through all this information and I can get to this conclusion in a way that makes sense. So in my story, I put my line between yesterday and today. Let's see what happened. "What?" shouted Randy. "You know I would never do that. Plus, I was rebounding for Shooter after practice. I didn't even have time to steal your shoes. Besides, I wear a size 9 and you wear a size 12. There's no way I could play in your shoes." Okay, so here I've created an alibi for Randy. Shooter, he was with Shooter, so Shooter can say, "Hey, we were together. He couldn't have stole your shoes." And I even added an extra reason it wasn't Randy because they wear way different sizes. "That's right. I'm sorry," said Benny. "I'm just really stressed about my shoes." "It's okay," said Randy. "Let's see if we can find anything else that might help us locate them. Like these footprints." So here's my other clue I haven't introduced yet. "Let's follow them and see where they go," said Wilson. The team began to follow the trail of footprints. The footprints went out the door, down the sidewalk, into a car parked in the parking lot. Benny's car. "Stand back," said Wilson. "The criminal could be in Benny's car right now." "It's so weird that someone would steal your shoes and hide in your car, Benny," added Randy. "Drop those shoes," yelled Wilson as he swung open the door to Benny's car. "What are you fools doing?" said a voice from inside the car. "Your car smells like socks, Benny," gagged Randy. "It's about time you got here," said the voice. "The smell of your nasty shoes was starting to choke me. I already had to dump your socks before I ever left the locker room." "You stole my shoes, Kenny?" asked Benny. "But you're my own brother. Why would you want us to lose to the Eagles?" "Steal your shoes? Why would I steal these nasty flea bags? I saw them in the locker room and thought you had forgotten them. I knew you'd be upset if you didn't have them, so I risked my own health to bring them to you. I'm lucky the stench hasn't killed me. Can we go home already? I need some food." "I think they smell great," said Benny. "Let's get home and have a sauerkraut sandwich. I'm suddenly hungry for one." "Thanks for all your help, guys. Let's pound the Eagles on Saturday and teach Ian Nest a lesson." "Go team," the team yelled, and everyone headed home for the night. All right, so I got to my conclusion where his brother Kenny took the shoes, wrapped that all up, made sure I included all the information from my graphic organizer, had my title, the crime was his shoes got stolen, Basketball Benny, it was his shoes. Wilson Clue Finder was my detective. He didn't actually have to do too much himself, kind of the team worked together, but he was there. My witnesses were Coach Hoops and Shooter Wilson. Now, they didn't actually see Kenny take the shoes. Coach Hoops saw Ian outside of the gym, and Shooter Wilson acted as an alibi for Benny because they were shooting together after practice. My suspects were Ian Ness, the player from the opposite team, and Randy Passer. He had admired Benny's shoes before and wanted to borrow them, even though in the end we found out it couldn't have been him. I included all my clues, the footprints that actually helped them find them, the t-shirt on the flagpole, and those nasty smelly socks. And in the end, Benny's brother's the one that took the shoes. All right, so it's time for you to go use any information that you don't have in there yet. Make sure you get that incorporated into your story. Finish those stories so that when I read them, there's a whole mystery with a beginning, middle, and end. And I know what the mystery was, and how it got solved. What was the resolution? Can't wait to read your stories and see your creativity, guys. Have a good day.